Hi folks, we welcome you back to www.abbeyathletics.com, your source for stats, standings, stories, and more. And when I say more, I mean more programs, more opportunities for you to become intimately aware of what's going on within the athletics department here at Belmont Abbey College. New programs is what we're talking about today, talking with head coach Kyle Knott of the brand new cycling program here at Belmont Abbey College. Coach, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, Brian, thanks for bringing me in.
The question that I wanted to just start out with, for those that are unfamiliar with what cycling looks like at the college level, kind of give us an idea of what collegiate cycling is and the competitive nature that is involved with competitive cycling at the college level.
No problem. The beauty with collegiate cycling is it's open to all ability levels. When you go to a conference race, you'll have races that are A, B, C, and D category races. So the riders, can be a beginning level rider, come here to Belmont Abbey, want to learn and develop under some of the more experienced riders who get to compete in the same weekend. The more experienced riders in the category A are going to be, doing their training out here on the public roads. They're going to be out at, a lot of the venues we have in the area, and they're going to be putting in the hard work to earn, a chance to win the conference. And then they're also, if they do well, they get to go to the national championships. And all the cycling disciplines have national championships. So you have a road, a track, a BMX, a cyclocross, and a mountain bike national championship every calendar year.
Well, now I did want to follow up on something with all of the myriad venues that you could possibly find yourself participating in. Is there going to be something to where certain cyclists are going to be more specialized to a given surface, or is it going to be one of those things to where you're going to look for cyclists that can cover all terrains?
I think in our first couple of years of development in this program, I'm really looking for a rider who does, possibly two disciplines. If I get any specialists, track riders, certain sprinters are just going to be track sprinters, and the same thing with BMX riders, they're going to be mainly BMX. I'd like to kind of get some riders, that are specialists and some that are, multi-discipline riders who will do road and maybe do some track and some cyclocross mixed in, or your mountain bikers and cyclocrossers.
So it sounds like that from that context, the amount of events, the type of events are going to be as broad in nature as, say, someone involved in the track and field program, conceivably.
Absolutely. Track and field, mirrors a lot of what we do. Coach Radkowicz and I have been talking, we're year-round coaches. We're going, from the beginning of the school. Our first national championships is a track national championships, actually at our home track, 20 minutes away at the Jordana Velodrome, and that's going to be in September next year. So we get to do our first national championship at our home facility, and then it keeps on going. October we have mountain bike, and then you get into January, February with cyclocross and BMX, and then we finish up with road.
Now, you mentioned all of the local venues that do handle cycling events, and it's got to be something that, with your background, you're intimately aware of these events, you're intimately aware of the nature of this area in regards to its cycling. For someone who's interested in collegiate cycling, what would be some of the things that you would let them know to say, hey, we could very well be the perfect place for you to come and enjoy a collegiate career in cycling?
Absolutely. We are second to none in terms of facilities that we have within 20 minutes. My former job, I was the coordinator at the Jordana Velodrome, so it's a 250-meter outdoor velodrome. There are not many velodromes in the country, and the fact that you have a 250-meter, which is the Olympic standard, 20 minutes from campus, as a track rider, why wouldn't you come here? You can train year-round on a track, and you can get out there in the sunny weather. You can go out there in the winter, it's warmer, you can train there. Same thing with the, in Riverwalk, which is down in Rock Hill, South Carolina, they've got a Supercross BMX track as well as just the standard BMX. So, for a BMX rider, you can get on that Supercross track and really develop yourself while you're here at Belmont Abbey getting your education. Mountain biking, there's a million trails in Charlotte. Almost every park in Charlotte has mountain biking trails. We've got a good relationship with the Whitewater Center, which has some of the best trails in this region that you can go out. You can do a slalom course out there. You can do technical cross-country stuff. Or if you enjoy more short track racing, there's a Charlotte short track series where you can go and race throughout the winter and really get a lot of that in. In Riverwalk, they're also building a closed road course. It's going to be 1 mile long, so we can go out there and practice team time trials, lead out trains, and then do weekly races there. But once that facility has finished their closed road course, they're going to put in a permanent cyclocross course. And then the fact that we're out in the country, close to a city, we get the best of both worlds, where I can go have riders go do, you know, a 4-hour ride in the country where they barely see any cars, or we can go into Charlotte, we can do a 300-person group ride, or a 45-minute crit that averages close to 30 miles an hour. You've got everything you want here in terms of cycling, and you've got a great place to get an education and develop as a rider.
Certainly all the benefits of wide open spaces in the Charlotte area with the certainly the urban metro feel that Charlotte offers creates a great opportunity for any prospective bikers, any prospective cyclist, any person that has any desire in continuing your cycling career at the college level. This could very well be the place for them. Coach, thank you so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.
Just wanted to let you know, folks, that for stats, standings, stories, and more, there's only one place in cyberspace when it comes to your Crusaders. That place, www.abbeyathletics.com. For Coach Kyle Knott, this is Brian Rushing.